show the few changes that we had. So, take out a loan instead of get mugged, because it's very hard to find muggers and you need to be a specific social credit minimum for it to happen. But if you take out a loan, they send bounty hunters after you after a time. So it's kind of the same. It's good and bad. I switched having 3 debuffs to 3 buffs because there's still the other one that says get 5 debuffs. I slid the gramophone up here beside the jukebox, so it's several different things here now, all trivial in their own way. Added in printing of Vmail, which is another computer-related thing, but differently. Added in scaffolding to enter a building. It's not always possible, but there is scaffolding in a lot of places, and you can use it to do things differently than expected. And then this one. This was the gramophone before. I got rid of that because it turns out they're a lot easier to find than I thought. And now it's related to the valuable item. Either way, you don't get to keep it. It's just if you put it in a display case or the trash. Either way sucks, but you have to find the valuable item to do it. One is just a little harder than the other. And I rephrased these from murders to major cases, because if you get a kidnapping, that overrides the murder. They're both major cases. And if there happens to be a third type of major case, it's still covered in this here. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Either way. We've got the same settings as before. Let me grab the correct bingo here. Properties, Earl, new one. Interact. Good. That's working. Get our game opening. Hello, everybody. Bongos for bingos. Murder and kidnapping. What are the major case types? I don't know. 2 weeks ago, I didn't even know kidnapping was in the game. So now that it's worded more vaguely to actually have the open end, if there is a third type of major case, we will be covered by it. If. Yeah. Learning by force. Where's my captions? There they are. I also remembered to put a mute key in this time. If you see the duck, I'm muted. It's taking a long time to load. Did it crash? Because I did click out of it. Nope. Okay. New game. Sandbox. New city. I have to be able to pronounce it. Saitama Bay. Sure. Size medium. Random seed. Continue. Gameplay settings. Midday. No apartment. 5-5. Procedural. No flickering. Extreme difficulty, which might come into matter. No permadeath. Skip. Every effect is on. Okay, good. While this is generating, I will reveal the board. I forgot I needed to keep it open to interact with it. There you go. I guess I can reveal it now for me too. Window lockpick, truncheon, display case, memento. Ooh, we get to try that one this time. 10K and purchasing a residence are on the same line. So if I have the 10K when I purchase it, it still counts. Cool. I need to save before the black market in case it crashes on me again and the one person just refuses. You want to summon a quacker? Okay. Oh, wait. Not properties there. Doot. One duck. Waving in the hair. Tracing a phone call. Okay. Photography, stolen item after escalation. So there needs to be 2 murders or 2 kidnappings from the same person. Whiz cards. Ooh, and it's in an angle. That's bad. Photography, stolen, arrest warrant, tail and acquire. Okay. So I need a camera and a truncheon. The worst of the 3. Ballistic armor or sword is better. But we'll make it work. We started by a park. City Hall's in this corner. It's on the middle of a side. This map looks similar to our last one. Where's the diner? There's the diner. Diner's always open. So we have our guaranteed job. Is there a duck in my hair? There is a duck in my hair. You're waving. Wait, it's not always open? Well, heck. It's noon. Noon 04 even. I completely forgot the timer. That's because you redeemed the duck. You summoned a duck to my hair. That's what the thingy says. Okay, there's my timer. Let's just start that and let it go for a few seconds. Yeah, what's it say? Add ducks or other things I've drawn to my avatar. Yep. I was just making sure the description was right there. That should be close on time. It's not exact. Nothing is with me. Okay, so. Demo, no. Business. Photography job, 650. Photography, 450. Cheating partner. We want the photography one. Demo could be doable. Why is no one here? $4096. Hello. Forgot I have to use the other number set. Okay, so we got one job, which means call them, but we need a camera, which means we need money to buy a camera, so we can't actually start with this job. I did draw this duck several years ago. Diner's open now, so it's shortly afternoon. Okay. Photography 900. Damn. Arrest 1550. Okay. Evidence collection. I don't actually know if the tail and acquire shows up differently than the business concerns. We needed arrest though, so I'll accept this. Research of person with height, build, glasses, location. So if I get there, I might be able to find employee files and see anybody who matches that description. I don't have handcuffs yet, unfortunately. But if I can narrow down who it is. Hi, Clara. Long time no see. You can read? Yes. I have drawn several silly things in my past. Most of them are the emotes in the channel. So you can actually just see them directly. Oh, shit. I didn't expect them to shoot me instantly. And I just realized that we start with 3 buffs, so I would have to make a caveat to the starting with 3 buffs thing that it doesn't apply to automatically. Well, that was fast. That person just got changed in the middle of the hallway. Much art, mini good. Oui. Talk to them and make them go back to the office. Wow, I don't have money. Alright, fine. If I get lucky, I can break into this. I don't know if it'll give me much, though. Damn. Whoops. I tried. Blueprints? Was that on my list? It is on my list. We got one already. Let's go blue tonight. Steve, why are you trying to make Pat die? Is that also why Pat is getting attached to my hair? Because this is Pat the Duck, by the way. That's where the name came from. Totally forgot to steal lockpicks while I was at the food location where I got the jobs. I gotta stop trying those. Not unless I need it. So we can't actually do this yet while they're open, so let's go on to the next thing. Forgot my elevator. So I need a bloodhound tracker, truncheon. Raid someone's fridge. Lost and found I can do anywhere. If I find the hotel, do I need the hotel? No, but I do need black market permission, so we can at least run around the streets looking for that right now. Pawn shop. Probation notice. 9974. I guess I could have stole stuff. Camera is 69, okay. We can purchase that camera now. Boom. Oh, that's how that works, right? Just steal from the shop and then buy things with it? So, photograph. I have to call 817-8815. So while we're running around looking for codes, I can also look for a phone. Hmm. I forgot that people get mad when you tackle doors. This looks like the area that I might get mugged in. Around the back of a factory. I'm getting very wet now, so I'll probably start slipping soon. It should still work. I don't think Google Translate updates that much. Face? Dumpster? Lion for the thingy thing. Another diner. Humiliation. Demo with a sync disk. Another arrest paying quite a bit. Discrete individual. And another arrest for even bigger. Ooh. Vigor, I think, is inventory. I don't remember if business requiring investigation. I forget how the other one was worded. Yeah, it is lion. Sweet broth. Probably closed. It's open. This is a terrible layout. The door closes into a bench. Where is your phone? They just don't have a job board in here? This is the shittiest diner ever. Single stall. That blocks off all of the sinks. Wow. These people are going to go out of business by pure hatred. And it's earned. I do have a phone. Let's call the what's it for the photograph. City Hall ground floor lobby. Okay. I have 4 minutes to get there. Well, now wet and cold. Extremely wet. I'm surprised we have not fallen yet. Photography, trespasser, damn. Infidelity. Arrest, photography again. Photography. The shakies are real. Cost-effective group. That sounds like crime. They're 47, shoe size 5. Partner is named Amy. Well, that's not helpful. If I'm lucky, they're still open. Why is there so much ammo here? He didn't see that. How did he not see that? Okay, that's $500. We can actually buy whatever we need for now. Is this the pawn shop? No. Or yes. Everything's coming back to the same building. It's kind of concerning. I stole an upgrade vial, which cost 1,000 to buy, but I can sell for 500. Okay, so I can abuse this person. Do you know this person yourself? Or use for an upgrade? Yes. I do have a sync disk upgrade thing. Perfect. Age, question mark. Height, tall. No, we have shoe size 5. That's an 8 to 10 estimate, so it would not be this. Cross out. Reveal your coworkers. That one's not part of this, that's the other case. Okay, so we have a little bit of information. Shoe size 5, partner named Amy. 7 and 9. 10 to 12, so not likely on either of these. Can I come in? Worth a try. It's a shitty bathroom. It has no bath or room. Purple shoes. Yes, somebody else come to the door. Good. It is suspiciously quiet right now. Oh, okay. The note just automatically pinned them. They're the only one with the shoe size 5. So I just need to take a photo and leg it. Easy. Nuh-uh. What the hell indeed? Okay. Easy. 4th floor? I am in this building. Oh. We have a lost and found. -1 and 3. Okay. There's a ring on the floor. It's a small thing, but hey, it's a job I need to do. Napkins. Oh. That reflection's new. I don't remember that. I wish I didn't have to be so slow when crawling. And then it's hyper dark down here, even with double flashlight. Why would they put black floor in the basement? That's just cruel. And that thing spawned in so soon. I should have also been looking at the apartment things to see if any of them are first floor or lower. Gun, but no clue. Damn. Sharpener, not there. I don't know if it can be on these stairs. Sharpener. Random phone ringing. No clue? I don't know if I was talking about you now. Are you clueless? Forgot that I need a house key as well, and they are sometimes under these mats. So that could be 2 stones for 1 bird right now. It me, I'm the bird, and I need to get the stones. 1 is on a ring, 1 is extending a ring. Yoink! There's a key. That box went flying. Coffee, 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 coffee. We don't need booze, we need stinky later. I don't have access to a shower yet, so getting that would be a big negative. I haven't been looking on top of these things or in drawers. Oops. Because if they can sit on the corner of a coat rack, they could definitely sit on top of a bench or in a drawer. Or a vending machine potentially, or this fire wheel. It'd be very cruel if it was in the pneumatic tubes or tree. There's a lot of desk here with a ring. I'm trying to do a lost and found thing! Why are you so pissed off? I'm returning stolen goods. Okay, so... this is the pawn shop. Street hagglers. You can get me the buy something menu. Thank you. Briefcase. Go. I do need to keep that upgrade file in for him. Shop item name. Neat. It is a ring. Okay. Oh yeah, where's it wanted? Return to Mr. K. Mercer at Lovelace Building, or staff at the pharmacy. Pharmacy would be easier. So we need to go to floor 4, turn in this case. Not peek. Hand in case. I wonder if it's possible to be the wrong ring. Like, did I actually steal that from somebody who just left it unattended in the middle of the place? And there's our photography job. Small caliber oh, right, they shot at me.
Up to the line, quick lob. Right-hander for a strike. Score!
Somebody's watching the sports ball game. I'm gonna go with this being the ring. Let's go to the pharmacy. And archive the photography case, because I don't need those faces anymore. We have 700 money. Which means I could buy a thingy thing. Which thingy is you? Model citizen, no. Technically I can, but I also need to save 10k, so we'll see if we can get one off a job first. That's the lost and found done. Whiz cards I hate, and 3 unlisted side jobs. That is going to take way too long to actually do. Likely, especially the whiz cards part. Stolen item. We have not had a stolen item case that I've seen. And we have turned in this lost item case. We no longer need that. We have this arrest case at the location that has been very populated. Trace a phone call. Break a window. I can do that anywhere. 100 lockpicks. I could do that now. I need to find more cases first. There's a joint over here. Wow. Basement floor 1 for 1,000. Ooh. Okay. Humiliation. Demo. Humiliation. Arrest. Business concerns. Arrest with vigor. Damn. I guess I can do public humiliation ones. Those are generally shorter. And I need to do 3. Demo, break a window as well. And they usually want a picture of the work. I've already got the camera. That would give us a disc we can upgrade, which will give us notes for other things. Steal something and then turn yourself in. Does that count as having a stolen item case? No, there's a specific case that is for a stolen item I need to go recover. The one I did was a lost and found. It just happened to consider me stealing it because I was in the lobby and somebody saw me. Like, up here, it will say stolen item as the case name. Vandalism. That's the one I want to do first because of the disc, which would free up a slot. City Hall again. But if I do this, I can get the disc, empty out the slot. I can buy my truncheon while I'm here, because I'll need that for the demo and the breaking the window, probably. Although they likely have a chair. I just need the truncheon anyways, though. You're the wrong person. Yeah, you weren't on my lap, so I moved my legs. Another person at the cost-effective group. Okay. Build Svensson. Oh no, we just did that from the other one. Search. Build. Svensson. That was lucky. I do not have their address, though. But having the full name makes this much easier. Svensson V. 702. And they should be at work for another little while. Nothing else to steal here. I also have raid someone's fridge, so I can knock off multiple things right here. Ooh. This synergy is real. I am, however, going to quick save before this, because I don't know if I can get this silly. I want to try barging the door in as well, but somebody might be here to see it. Like cameras. We're in. Alright, fridge. I saw a security laser. Damn. Damn. I might not be able to break windows without a weapon. Oh hey, Bloodhound Tracker. I needed that. Excellent. Window broken! Resolve. Where does the perp live? Here. Take a photo. Plot route. Easy. Plus we raided the fridge and barged in the door. Where's the fridge? There it is. Hell yeah. This is going really well, and I'm concerned that I'm forgetting something entirely. Mailbox. I threw out the briefcase, so I can pick that up, and we still have the Bloodhound Tracker. So I can use that on somebody of interest. take. Now we can archive this, close, confirm, map, sync clinic, sync clinic, sync clinic, doop. This one does come with a friendliness debuff, but it gives me information on people to make jobs easier. So it just means I have to pay more money to get information out of people. Exact height from data, yep. Install. And now we also get age, height and age. One more for shoe size, 2 more to get rid of the negative. What's up, kitty? Ugh. Gotta give my cat a lap, or she's gonna freak out, because she has nowhere to sit in this room full of cushions and chairs. Get over here. Yeah. Okay. The poor thing. I know, right? We need to find this black market. Or at least go in there. I've probably been in there. I can see everything. Lots of basements. Ari? Yep. She's a silly kitty. And I don't want to bite her head, because it's full of empty. That is a sentence. It is full of empty. Oh, hey, job board. Humiliation, Kaizen, I've got that. Cartographer, humiliation. I already have the 2 humiliates. I forgot I can finish those for the 3 sides. Evidence collection needed. I think this is the tail and acquire. And it pays a ton, so I should do it anyways. Theft. Dantzler. That is a cool name. Everybody's giving away the V-Love. I said it and then I figured out what I said. Okay, so the arrest case, we need to get into there at night to get through the files, which is silly. Notes, we have that. I should see if the tail and acquire matters, because I could use my Bloodhound tracker for it. Vulture cheeseburgers. Some of these names get quite silly. Pat's back? Why is internet dying? Is the store... Why is person in car? Car don't work. Oh my god, you're at the shitty bar. Never mind, not the shitty bar. You? Stream drops, that's good. I have 0 drop frames. I almost threw the briefcase at him. Unknown citizen. 36. I can see people's age. Average green eyes. Makes money. Wow. You know absolutely fucking nothing. Your name is personal, yeah. Herp with a briefcase, have a cheesy line. Case closed, bitch. Yeah, something like that. I like how this is the tender person just sitting on the ground. And nobody's talking to me about who the hell this guy is. Ugh. I already have your names, and yet you're unknown citizens. This is weird. At least I remembered I needed these this time. There's always a lot in the kitchen. For some reason. I don't know who this person is. I have 0 leads for this job. Whoops. I was trying to talk to you, not take your fingerprint. Okay. And nobody else is here. It's the bathroom. That's the kitchen. That's the drunk guy. I guess I could search him while he's sitting down, maybe? No wallet or anything. Wow, okay. Can I get his fingerprints? I don't need those either. God damn it. I have absolutely nothing for this job. That is so rude. Like, if I don't even have this person's name, I can't go back to their apartment to find where they work and other connections and then branch out for there. I've got nothing. Wait, 34-year-old. 36, okay, never mind. Yes, they are here right now. Who? 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 Become an owl. Become an owl. This goddamn bitch. Everybody's just funneling into the bathroom. That's concerning. Erg. Feed them laxatives? Probably don't want to know. Fair. Also true. Oh, I have absolutely nothing for this. I hate that, because that would be a really good job. And if they leave, I cannot find them again. I would just have to randomly stumble into a, hey, do you know this name? My briefcase! Maybe if we get lucky, random person can identify them. Because clearly nobody there could. Worst case, we find somebody who will identify everybody for free. Sell briefcase, confirm, briefcase, confirm. I could throw the tracker on the person that we're trying to work for, because eventually they'll go home. Is this Vulture? That is Vulture. Hopefully they're still there, because I do not remember their face. Ah! Excuse me. They are. Okay. So we'll find them again eventually, and I can also mark that as done. So, humiliate. Let's go pick up a new job. I have a phone in here. Why do I keep running away from the things I need? Huff Street Hamburgers. At least the diner's named after the street it's actually on. No stolen job cases, which is in the middle of my board. So many briefcases. I have to trace the phone call anyways. Cool. "59-year-old with that phone number. Partner is member of the Sci-Fi Club. But I have to trace a phone call, and luckily this is the best place to trace a phone call. So that's at 1702. That's the bathroom. Where's the back door? I almost stepped into that. It's fine. Also a nerd. Hi, nerd. I'm Susan. Outgoing. 1701, I guess, to Shibata House. Which is also where that person lives. This could be our black market. Lion. No? Oh, this is the gun shop. Sorry. My bad. Power room. This is what we need. Oh, that goes right over the door. I actually have to disable the one. Which means I will be in the way of this one as well. I need a bigger box or a bucket. Damn you, physics. Okay. Incoming 1701 to 601. Okay, so we got the thing. Let's trace a phone call. And we need to humiliate the person who lives here, which means I need to identify who they are based on stuff in their house. I should be checking these as well. No major cases yet. Is that person still sitting in the diner? They are. 601. You. It's the lights I can't break. Come on. You already said you were coming to the door. Now, answer it. Don't make me get in there by force. Which, that goes up, that goes down, that goes up. Doesn't look like any connections in this room, though. That would just go around to the hallway to get back down into there. No. It didn't auto-pin them. Which is fair because I've got the debuff too. Age 59, 59. They live at this address. Their initial is P. Considering it's the right age, they're not likely to have a roommate with the exact same age. I also don't have food or anything to humiliate them with. Hank Hill. No. Forgot I can get their age by looking at them. 43. And you're walking into that house too? Yes, okay. So it is them, because they both live together. And they only ever have 2 people in one apartment. Resolve. Identify the perp. I need a name to do it. Ugh. What else do I have on them? Sci-Fi Club. Initial P. Might be a residence file in here. Unknown citizen. Damn. Both of them. They don't actually live here. Okay. Kind of rude. I just need to throw food at them, though. After getting their name. Break into their house, steal food from their fridge, throw it at their face. It is 8 o'clock. They will be sleeping soon. No, it's 6 o'clock. I can numbers. I can also just pick up a noodle box. I don't know if this counts as food because it's garbage icon. Milk is milk. Six. I don't know if this works because it is not food. It is thing that's hold food. It saves the pound on the door. If the wrong person answers, though, we wanted the black hair, angry looking one. That one. Oh. Get away from me, says the person chasing me. Pluto Mantelos. Yay, we got the name. Hello? Oh. Call the phone number. Is there a number phoner out here? Or a new location with different jobs? Stolen item case. We have to do this one. Okay, notes. Somebody has to remember for me. Lion. This one is tailing an acquisition. Theft is probably different then. Shit. I have to remember to come back here. Gruber's. Unless I can just get it right now. So that's humiliation. We did a vandalism. So that's 2 of our non-listed jobs. This one's tail and acquire. Theft is different. There's another side job type I don't have on the list. So we might not actually have to do this one. Good. Because I can still do that and both of these, and I'll have what I need. And the arrest. So I don't need to do theft, but I do need to add that to my list of things to do. Do you have garbage? There. I think it glitched, because it's saying to call again. It ate my penny. Moser Grange Hotel. We've actually knocked off quite a few in the first hour. This is nice. It's almost halfway done. I really hope it said ground floor lobby and not the... Okay. Citizen with a briefcase. Skinny build, average height. Brown hair, blue eyes. There is no one here. How could they be? I'm gonna fail this job. Took us so long to find it, and I'm gonna fail it. Because there's no one in the bloody lobby. What? Unless I just wait here to see if anybody leaves with a briefcase. They're gonna freak out that I'm watching them. Skinny average, brown blue. Immediate vicinity. Better not have meant outside. Because technically this was my vicinity. It is absurdly dark now. What the hell? There we go. Lightning fixed itself. Yeah, that's why I wanted to document them all, even if the first two were failures and having to readjust so much. I think we lost this one on account of the phone call taking too long. Because every other time I've done this, it has not taken nearly this long for the person to leave the location. Unless the trade-off is playing out in the building, and I missed that. Yep. The clue just updated. And that was at our second last job get location, I think. Don't even see anybody with a briefcase out here. I think we failed. Because we should have absolutely seen something by now. Yep, the handoff happened. And we have no freaking clue. Because they were nowhere near us to start with, and now there's just a briefcase in the world, period. We failed. There's absolutely no way to get that again. Experienced in evidence collection would be the theft. Destruction! Community. Okay. So we know that the theft isn't technically it, but I can at least do it as a pity case. I'm surprised there's been no murders yet. TBH. Sports card stolen. For to Shibata House. Handwriting look like yours. Fill somebody's apartment with trash after getting the card back. These people are so petty. I love it. I am nowhere near on money, too, because that one would have paid a huge chunk. Ugh. This is the first time I've been given information to start with. Oh, you even have the name of the target. What? This is who it is. This is their shoe size and where they live. Wait. No. That would be a roommate. That has to be a roommate. This is also not the bedroom. This is the bedroom. F. Just leave tampons on the floor by the safe. Interesting choice of location. Gemma Taylor. Oh, okay. So it would be F. Fairy bread. Four, 8, 6, 7. Nope. It's the other code. They don't mind that I'm stealing, right? Okay, so F is the suspect, but that's not a lot to go on here. Your writing type is A. You are C, which is the cursiver. Oh, you're here. You got a promotion? Congratulations. Have a lamp. This. So it would be one of the first 4 pages. Oh god. So we have to go to each and see if F is a thing. Neighbor, at least, is nearby. Same with this. Forgot I can pin the whole address book, but pulling them out is fine too. Drop my page, Giorgio Tawanda. I got that. Okay, so there's at least 3 people nearby. 4 people nearby. On the same floor, even. They are friends with their neighbors. Look at him go. And that's all of them. Okay, so 404, 401, 403. While I'm here, though, we slept in a bed. Yep, I don't think I could do anything else there. Actually, type G, that's not F. H, it's not G or H. Type I, type I. J. K. L, so it's not those neighbors. Because if it was on their door at all, it would have done something there. I didn't see if they had any valuables or display case. Why am I running up these? Lag spike M N. Yeah, it's not likely here. Oh. Why would a third person? That's weird. But I'm fairly certain it's not there. I should be crossing out the location, not the person. I missed the shelf. Evil benches. Wait. God damn it, GPS. That was weird. P. There's two people here. P and Q. It's not likely. I could get booze. Candy wrapper. Oh, you're coming in here. Okay. They didn't lock the door on me. That's the important part. So it's not likely here. That's an interesting tile. I don't think I've been in that version of it before. My eyes are going funny. And this bingo has really slowed down lately. We had a whole lot of the easy ones knocked. F. F. Whoa, lighting. Metal wire, not handcuffs. I need to find this card. Which is probably in their safe. House key. Year you were born. $1944. Yoink. Fill with trash. Okay. I don't have the name. Here we go. I don't think cardboard boxes count as trash. I think I need like actual garbage. But unfortunately, I'm still carrying a briefcase. Better be brief about it? Yeah, I'm trying to. It's not ticking off that it's done. I do need full stinky, so... Of course, there's nothing in here. Let's take the whole damn trash can. That ought to count as trash. I honestly don't know what counts as trash or not. It might mean food waste wrappers. There was apple cores down here. They got picked up. Ketchup. I just put it down there. Okay. I don't know if that counts as enough. Mailbox at 402 Shibata House. Bring me back to that building. I have thrown a significant amount in there. If that doesn't count, I'm just gonna say I did it anyways, because I'm still missing the money if I don't get the bonus. So I have to work it off regardless. I tried. I threw a lot of garbage in there. I'm gonna go into your house and call your phone, okay? Ah, shit. Medication reminder. I just finished my drink. And I didn't take them. Hey, I need your phone. I like how that person answered this phone. Yeah, it didn't count as trash. I tried. You saw me tried. Ah! Okay, now I've taken my meds. I wonder if somehow murder cases couldn't happen because I had 5 cases already, and if one happened, it would automatically open a new case. That'd be silly. This lab is probably closed now, so I can break in and get the employee files. Make progress on this arrest. Hagler's is still open. Yes. Sell this briefcase. Buy a truncheon. No, I need the inventory spots still. Kitty, you are just throwing your chair now. How? How? She did a double jump and it just went spinning. If I did whiz cards, I would have a line. There's no camera in this area. Cool. I have 27. I can get through this. Where did that laser come from? That doesn't have any. I need to take this one out, I do believe. Better to be safe than hit by a laser, and subsequently guns. So we're looking for employee files here, but if I find sync disk upgrade vials ×2, I remove one of my big old debuffs. That's the V-Love as well. That's just a regular ass camera. There's the pictures. What was my hint? Oh, Declan Brown. It just gave it to me, I guess. Because no facial hair, height, build. Height, no facial hair, build. So what am I doing to this person? Arresting them. Okay. So it wouldn't hurt if I stole from here first. Give me sync disk file. Secret envelope. Noted. Yes! Okay. That is huge. We just stole $2,000 from them and found our target. Drop these in, get rid of a debuff. Now I can tell shoe sizes. Cheaper to talk to people again. I've got my target, so I can buy handcuffs and lockpicks at the place. That'll knock off one line. I just need to actually find this person next. But we have their name, and in the city hall right beside the place where I buy the handcuffs, I get the thingy thing with the thing that tells me where things are. I do have an inventory slot, okay. Handcuffs, confirm. Lockpick kit. And that's our 100, but I can't click it yet because I need to actually finish the job. Wait a minute. The unknown citizen we were tracking for the theft job works at the Sync Disc Clinic. That is such a coincidence, and I'm glad I threw the Bloodhound tracker on them. Because now I might have a hint on how to do things. Boom. Inventory slots and upgrades. Tenacity. Do you just have your number posted somewhere for me? Okay. He is going to do squats all day. That sure is a thing. I have his name. Which means I can, in theory, go to his house. I forgot to enter the phone directory when I was at the city hall, and I've run the wrong way. Thighs of steel? Yeah. That happens sometimes. Why are you here? He literally lost track of me instantly and went the wrong way around the building. What the? Teleporting bar. Not that I need these anymore. Because we spent like $300 on them. Crows. Okay. So we can go arrest this person, Declan Brown. As long as I don't burn 17 lockpicks breaking into their place and arresting them while they sleep, we should be fine. And also should probably avoid getting shot again, because I am critically thirsty, which means I would not heal. And the screen is slightly dark because I jumped off a balcony earlier. Twice. Damn, no key. And lights I can't break, but there's no camera. How the fuck did you look that far over? That's literally on the other side of a wall. That's our man. Paid for some of those lockpicks. Good. We can go turn this in now. And as soon as we turn this in, that gives us our first line. I really need to try doing whiz cards. Oh. It's kind of shocking that there's been no main cases yet, which means somebody was murdered in their apartment and they live alone. Most likely. So it would be up till smell or they miss a job shift and somebody comes looking for them. But if they're like a street vendor and work alone, that doesn't happen. Humiliate. Call them. Make money. Hotel. Sitting with a gem setter. Okay. Zooming is hard. There it is. We're almost retirement able, so I can use that to override something too. I can use that to override whiz cards and get a line. And if I complete this side job, that'll be another line with whiz cards. I just need to retire and we get our 3. Oh, that's our goal. Just finish anything and get there. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. The guy I just arrested teleported here to give me a humiliation case. Brilliant. And he's still willing to pay me. Okay. Okay. 25-year-old skinny. Member of the botany club on the 4th floor. 4th floor. Isn't that where you lived? Ugh. Humiliate the guy just got me arrested. Hell, I ain't no guy. I could have thrown street milk in his face, though. That's true. The question is, which of his neighbors We have the age, 25. I can tell that immediately thanks to the perk thingy I got. Sync disc. Botany, club, and skinny. But I know they're 25. Only one person will answer the door if two are home, and it will always be that person. This is the one I arrested. Valuable item? No. Ship and bottle would be valuable item. This guy is nothing of interest. Unless I can get into that safe. $8028. Another upgrade vial. I don't need that, but that is a valuable item I can keep in my inventory. You had no drinks, okay. So we'll be able to see inside if there's botany stuff. This is botany. Okay. Lots of flowers all around. And you're letting me in. Perfect. Yeah, there's flowers everywhere. This is definitely the guy. Two, 4, 3, 2. Latrell Hooks is the name. And we are humiliating them? I am so sorry. I could just pick up the upgrade file? That looks so devious. I missed. Oh, it gave it to... Ugh. That's not food, that's glass. And you were broke too. Fuck. Why does everybody have nothing that I needed? Except for a sword. Hell yeah. It's a shame we got the truncheon. I am so distracted. We could be finishing this. Food. God damn it, katana. No, throw the briefcase. Ugh. A dodgy little duck. Why is that person back now? There we go. That's not the way out. Sit. Wait. Phone. And that's our third unlisted job. We just need to retire soon. One more job would do it. Which would mean we try and do this theft anyways. Because we know it's Leo Ruse. They don't have a phone here. This is a shop. Ah. You. Ruiz L. Ah! Excuse me. So yes, we still just have the one line. If I do this tail and acquire, that's another. We can retire then, get whiz cards, that's 2 more. We'll be up to 4 lines. I just need to actually finish this job. This is not tail and acquire, right? This is theft, which is different. Tail and acquire actually has a tail and acquire thingy. I am hypnotizing you. Let me into your apartment. It only costs 400 crows. Thank you. The other guy just woke up. The alarm went off. Ashtray. I thought it was another bloodhound tracker. We got really lucky we found one of those as well. That would be Graham. Also lives there. Fields, unrelevant. Diner gossip. Clinic 0273. Nope. (1944, 1949). Damn. I only have so many tricks in my sleeve. What writing style do you have? Please don't be the same. They're not. Okay. So the first one are Leo's. 2 pages. Not as bad. There's more per page, but it's not as bad. (1701). You know somebody high up. Oh, those two live together. Easy. No, they don't. This two do. So half your people are in this building, and we know where you work. And we know it's not a work associate because there's just so few people there. We're on the first floor. We need 101. I already have their key. What am I doing to this? Theft. Item from the mark. A secret envelope. Okay. And throw it into the sea. I just don't know who it is, per se. Unknown citizen. 36. Are you 36? Guy at 101. You are 29. So, no. $104 is that one. That's a 2. What? The building is this heck? It is right in the corner. I didn't even see that. You need better lighting. $40. Kishan is 40. We are looking for a 36-year-old. Only 50, you're not as bad. I know the birth stuff's always at the back. $21, also not it. Because we're looking for a 36-year-old. They are both wrong. 1701 Lovelace. Ah! I could also just purchase a residence. Oh. I have a brain. There's been no major cases at all this entire 2 hours. Granted, it's been 12 hours game time, so it should be happening soon, in theory. And of course, this one's in a zone that I'm not supposed to be in. Yeah, I can't actually access this one to tell if it is or not. I would have to break in. To be fair, I do a lot of those for free. Won't let me investigate them. Damn. So I can't actually look at that one right now. Gummy bears. I noticed you suddenly had the same brand of gummy bears after I mentioned them. Is that a coincidence? Hi, Aware. I'm Susan. Fair. I can't do the top right corner because there has been no cases. I can't do the middle line because of that. I could possibly get the second line, but that is a lot of money. I would need 4,500 more. If I simply had that tail and acquire Susanna White, that is a person I need. Whoops. 45, not them. Did spawn a craving, that's fair. I am good at making people crave things. I feel like you move slower when jumping.
Know what it's worth?
Now, Lieutenant. I'm no common pawn broker.
48 is wrong.
Yeah, and I'm no art critic. But here we are, drinking from the same
Kira.
bottle.
There's really no
Kira K.
sorts of works.
Can I talk to them?
I'm afraid.
Afraid, are you?
I'm sorry?
Can I talk to the other person in the building? I do not care to enter your place, I just want to talk to the person beside you. Thank you for wasting $400. Where the hell did they go? There. 31. Wrong person. Yep. Well, that was rude of you. Stole $1.
I'll make this easy for you. You hadn't worked for a year. You've got a record long.
It's really annoying that there's no "can I talk to the other person here" option. And I know that that was requested as a feature early on in the beta. I do still have a katana. I tried asking nicely. 2 people live here. And I have the age to go off of. Height and eye color. Francesca, 56. So that leaves only the one person I couldn't check at 1701 as a possible match from the contact book. They fell down. Wow, Gemsteader actually doesn't get you drunk quickly. I was trying to dispose of it. That's a cop. I'm surprised they didn't shoot me. Okay, so. You work at the Sync Clinic. I did not break into the Sync Clinic to see what else was going on there. Do you sell code breakers? Probably not. You're not even open anymore. I don't have anything to upgrade either, so I can't use that. It's open. Don't lock, don't lock, don't lock, thank you. 4912, 4912. You heard nothing. Get out. Get out. At least he's trying to save energy. Camu Galloway. Is that one the person we investigated? No. Yes. Kind of. What is their age? 47. So it's not them. Francesca. Susanna. That's you. Kira. So the only people in your contact book were your coworkers. Except for Yaozu, who's the wrong age. Which means, what the hell is this job? I can't actually do it. The only thing I have to go off of is salary, and I cannot investigate every single business to see how much you're paying. Upgrade vials are worth less than diamonds. Let's find that black market. Make me feel good. No, I need to find a job that I can actually complete. That's not a job location. That's closed. Anything to complete for credits. Hirano Boulevard. It is a briefcase, though, so I do need to throw a diamond or sword on the ground. I don't need a sword. I need a truncheon. Congratulations, random person who works here. You now can defend your apples with sword. Blue Industries. First initial K. Okay. This is something I can work with. They work here. Actually, I want my sword. I'd rather have a sword than a briefcase. Wait, what? Waypoints, please. I did not need to stay on the sidewalk. Cars don't exist. There's benches in the middle of the road. I should have looked at the map. Jasmine. Jasmine is the weapon dealer. What are we doing here? Initial K. Karen Smart. Yep, that's it. Because it auto-pinned. Safety officer. Don't know where they work, but I can go grab a phone book easily enough. Smart. Oh, we're over 2 hours. I just looked up. If that last one didn't... If we didn't have a couple things screw themselves. It was not nearly as buggy as last run, though. Last time we had several things link us to a phone that doesn't exist. Period. So we just kept failing cases before they even started purely because it didn't know how to tell us to run to a random location. And we kind of burnt out the jobs we needed, and it was just a whole debacle. Shaboozle. If I played whiz cards earlier, I could have won. Too drunk to care. Let's go. I'm surprised there wasn't a single murder or kidnapping or anything. It means that the person disappeared from a location that nobody else noticed. Or they have a job where nobody else works. Something that they won't be noticed for a while. Very good perp. Yeah, because they picked a target that nobody would notice. Oh, please, camera, don't be an ass. Let us retire. Come on. credit, 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 credit. Is it enough? New perk? Yes, it is! Let's go get that retirement form. Close this, get it off the screen, confirm. You get form. I know it's City Hall. Just map me there. Nominate someone to take over my stuff. This guy, who we couldn't resolve his... What? Oh, we're on the wrong case. You retire. Oh, wait. You unpin. Retirement pin. Nominate that guy. And that overrides whiz cards for boom boom. We did it. Actually pulled off a 3-line. Because we got column 2, row 4, and the angle. Employment terminated. Hashtag deceased. Let's go.